Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lollipop and this is my 2020 Trek Marlin 5 and this is a pretty fun looking trail around me. It's been a while since I've made an actual trail riding video on my channel and I'm going to kind of go over why that is right now, as well as talk about this sort of trail that I'm going to be riding. I'm probably going to name it something myself because it actually doesn't have a name at the moment. But basically onto my update, which is my family and I are currently moving right now, so that's why I haven't been able to make as many trail riding videos or as many videos in general. I'm kind of focusing more on the move, but I am still staying in Folsom, just going to a house. And like I've said in some of my other videos, Folsom is a really great town to go biking in or hiking or anything like that. Lots of trails, lots of beautiful places to go to and things like that. But Folsom does have 80 miles of biking trails or around that amount in its town alone, which is an insane amount, and they're building 35 more miles of trails behind that, and I'm kind of just exploring those currently. None of them have names or anything like that, so I'm probably just gonna give it my own name. But this is gonna be more of a fun video on my Trek Marlin 5 because the place I'm at right now isn't really a trail per se. It's kind of just like a construction site, which is pretty vacant at the moment. There's nothing dangerous or hazardous around me, so don't worry about that. But basically, I kind of wanted to make a fun video, kind of just doing some crazy stuff on the Marlin 5, kind of seeing how it handles, you know, cross country, downhill, all the different types of biking you can do on a mountain bike. And obviously Trek on their website classifies the Marlin bikes as cross-country bikes, just like the Excalibur bikes, but these are more friendly for your wallet. And the thing is, when I first purchased my bike, I actually didn't know that. I kind of just wanted a fun, like playful bike, probably more like the Roscoe is what I was going for, but I didn't have that kind of budget and money, so I ended up going with this one. And so far it's been a blast. I obviously did in my last video make an actual upgrade on the bike, which isn't much of an upgrade, but the upgrade I made was thorn resistant inner tubes, which add a lot of weight to the bike actually. So far I haven't been able to notice it too much, but that's also because I'm kind of new to mountain biking and probably just got used to it a little bit. But I'll probably notice a difference when I go back to normal inner tubes or eventually convert this bike to tubeless when I do that in the future, since I'm really planning to do that now. But yeah, onto the video. I'm probably just going to get on the bike and do some fun stuff, throw in some clips of me going down some really steep stuff or going on cross-country trails and things like that, and kind of just showing you guys like how the Marlin 5 is able to handle different things. So let's climb up some of these mountains up here and go down and see how it handles it. And as always, at the end of this video, I'll give my thoughts on the bike, how it handled, how I think it does on these trails or this random like debris around me. So let's get on the bike and go for it. Let's just have some fun, go on some of these steep uphill portions. I haven't really explored this area too much yet, but I'm just gonna kind of go around and see how this bike handles a lot of rocks. Already fell off, great. Obviously this isn't really a purpose-built trail or anything, so it's not going to be fully paved. It's going to have a lot of sharp rocks and other things I got to watch out for, which makes it pretty fun in my opinion. But yeah, let's check out some of the ooh, nice. That was a good downhill. Let's see here. This is more of like a cross-country area, I'd say. Still kind of bumpy. I really think the Marlin is a pretty capable bike. Obviously it uses the same frame as the Marlin 7, which is a more expensive bike. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no. Still haven't fallen off. Yeah, let's just go back here, take this turn instead. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. See, this is really fun. This is like the reason I bought a mountain bike, you know, to go on big jumps, to do stuff that like I couldn't do on a normal bike. Like even on my road bike with those road bike tires, I can still go on a gravel trail, but I could never do something like this, you know, where I'm going over so many rocks and bumps. That thing would either just, oh, ooh, almost fell, slipped a little bit. Wow, okay. All right, so now we're on a pretty flat gravel path. The Marlin easily handles this stuff. It's pretty much built for this as an XC bike. It's so easy to go on gravel paths, and it's pretty fun too. It gets fast and everything. Here, let me change gears. But obviously, when I did buy a mountain bike, I bought it more for the more off-road stuff. Whew. So solely as a cross-country bike, in my opinion, the Marlin 5 handles it pretty well. On all the uphills and downhills and flat portions I've done on like pads like this where they're mainly flat gravel, not too many like big rocks or jumps or anything, it's handled it pretty well. But I do still feel like a bike like the Excalibur, which is much lighter in weight and more intended for this purpose, if you want to like go racing or something, is definitely going to be faster on these trails and probably better uphill and downhill and stuff like that. But you know, if you got $600 and that's your budget, this is going to work perfectly fine for you, in my opinion. Let's try some downhill cross-country-ish stuff and some bumpy stuff, because I really want to get into that. That's what's fun about mountain biking, in my opinion. Just messing around like this. Oh, ooh, oh. It's definitely like pretty fun to mess around on this bike so far. I kind of got like second thoughts before buying this bike when I started learning more about the Roscoe bikes and how they're more like intended for like playful riders who want to have a fun time on the trail, and you're gonna have a lot of fun on those and stuff like that. Obviously those bikes are all heavier than the Marlin series bikes because these ones are more cross country. But if you want to have a fun time on this bike, in my opinion, I mean, look at this. I'm totally doing it. I have a smile on my face the whole time through, and it's been pretty fun. Let's see, watch out for these rocks. Oh, God, that rock just stopped me in my path. I kind of want to go up here. No way I could uphill climb this, but maybe I can kind of jump downhill. Oh, this is tall. All right, here we go. Oh, glad I didn't fall there. That would have been a full-on face plant. My face was like parallel to the ground there. All right, this is my 5th try going up there and backing out of it every single time. I'm just gonna do it this time. Let's go. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. Every time I get up here, it's like way steeper than I think it's gonna be. Bumpy terrain. See if we can get through this part. Lots of technical stuff going on here. Gotta watch out for those sharp rocks. Ooh. Can I make it up here? Oh, no way. That is way too steep. All right, time to send it down this hill. I'm not 100% confident in this, but I think I'm confident enough to not get hurt. Hopefully. That didn't sound too confident. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, that was crazy. All right, what's this? That's sand. All right, I thought that was like more solid. And we're back to some cross-country stuff. Oh, right as I said that, oh, my feet slipped off the pedals because it got so bumpy. Ooh, oh, really bumpy. Okay. And what's over here? Ooh, downhill, let's go. Not bad. Why? You know, what's funny is that a lot of my friends watch my videos and they say I should fall off my bike more often. And I'm not doing this on purpose, but if you guys are watching, this is for you, I guess. Kind of just going all over the place, looking for some fun jumps, some fun descents, stuff like that. You know, so far I can definitely honestly say that, ooh, that it handles it. Obviously I'm slipping a lot, which is probably due to probably due to a lot of things. A bit of my skill, a bit of the thinner tires, a bit of the tires wearing a bit. Wow, it is so fast on this road. Oh, I forgot what road riding felt like doing that trail for so long. Wow. Oh, cows. Nice. Where am I? That looks like a fun descent to go on. So, first we gotta get through the climb though. Okay. Wow, this is really steep. Oh. I think I'm definitely gonna go down that as fast as I can. All right. Oh boy, that's steep. Okay. Whew. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, ooh, almost got knocked out of my seat there. That was definitely the steepest and longest downhill ride I've ever been on. Wow. And I'm still on the bike. And I'm still going fast. All right, hello guys. Again, this is actually the next day. I wanted to ride some more today to make sure the tires weren't flat, and they're not. And then I also found some other downhill and some other bumpy terrain portions that I didn't find yesterday. All right, I don't know how well you can see it in the video right now, but I'm gonna try to uphill climb that tree over there. It's pretty high up there. So hopefully the Marlin can make it uphill, but I'm not too sure. But first you have to go a little bit down here. Oh boy, that's steep. Oh, oh, all right, another creek that I have to cross. I guess I've done this before in the Coyote Trail video. Oh, the drivetrain got a little messed up. Let me just go to the first gear where it's at right now. Oh, it's actually off. Wow, that's interesting. Never really had that happen before, only once. Okay. What the heck? Yeah, not bad at all. Marlin handles this pretty well, but it's getting steeper up there, so we'll see. Okay, good enough. Wow. All right, so now that we made it up this big mountain with that tree over there, I'm definitely gonna ride downhill, but I wanted to chill for a little bit up here because it's really beautiful. And obviously, like I mentioned in all these videos, the Folsom is really pretty, but we're pretty high up there, and I'm really excited to test that downhill because it's probably, no, it's actually definitely the steepest and longest downhill I've ever done. I know I did that one just now in the video yesterday, but this one's even steeper, and I just found it today, so then I was like, okay, I have to do this one, but let's go for it. Make sure I'm in a better gear first, actually. All right, good. Hopefully no drivetrain issues. Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so bumpy. Oh, man. Wow, that was... that definitely got a bit sketchy at parts. That was one of the most bumpy. Yeah, the chain's definitely off. I expected that. Oh, that was... I could hear it just slapping all over the place. But wow, that was fun for sure. All right, let's see if I crash. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Bumpy. Oh no. No. Oh no. I kind of climbed up this mountain just to take a few thumbnail pics on the Marlin because I feel like that sunset is beautiful with the Marlin being up on this giant hill. Definitely doesn't look like it on camera, but that's at least 100-foot drop right there. And I probably shouldn't be that close to it, so I'm gonna get off. But honestly, everything I did in this video was surprisingly like pretty easy to do on the Marlin. I obviously did have some slips, some falls and things like that. And you know, that partially could be the Marlin's fault with these tires that are wearing out pretty fast as well as being thinner. Maybe something to do with the geometry as well, since it's more XC oriented and not as well for downhill or jumps or things like that, like the Roscoe bikes. But once again, in all honesty, I am actually pretty surprised on how well it did. I did not expect it to handle everything I was gonna do on this trail that well. I expected like to kind of just keep, you know, retrying some downhill parts, some, you know, bumpy terrain and never actually getting it, and just realizing that the Marlin fails at that and it can't do that. But I guess this is some evidence that if you get this bike and you're willing to put in the effort to keep pushing and push it, it will definitely push you back and continue to like grow your limits. And so far I haven't reached my limit on this bike yet. There's nothing that I've tried to do that it's fully not been able to do. I've always either like, you know, done it a second time or a third time and gotten it. It's never taken like more than 3 tries for me to get a jump or a section of a trail that I fell off on before to do it perfectly fine on the Marlin again. For a, you know, reasonably priced mountain bike, $600, to do all of this stuff, to have this much fun in just an hour or less is more than I could ask for. This has already repaid like $600 for me, in my opinion. Now that the sun is going down, I think that's enough of my commentary for this video. If you have any questions about the bike or about this trail or anything I forgot to mention about the bike that you would want to know about, I'll totally give my opinions in the comments if you want to leave a comment and ask. And once again, like, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and understanding and like helping me out. I feel like most people on the channel are just so nice to me and so supportive, and I definitely couldn't ask for a better fan base. So I definitely appreciate each and every one of you watching this video right now. And once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to keep biking.